So the cool thing about this game is that all the cutscenes are rotoscoped. I find that very interesting. This is the ceremony for opening the blank. Let no brother or sister utter it. Prepare the blank. Use the right index finger to draw the signs on the blank on the floor. Bring an impure vessel to the signs of the blank. Let a brother or sister drink blank at each sign of the blank. Carve the face of the blank. The blood that fills the opening is the new blank. Let 7 blank be taken from their mothers and lowered into the blank. Upon the offering of the 7th blank, the blank will emerge from the blank. This is the second death. The second death. Kill her. And we got a gun.
A gun with 1 bullet.
A gun with 1 bullet. Alright, so there is actually an optional thing that you can do here. Remember this mirror, how it was showing something following you? We need to shoot it a couple times. Now, it does only have 1 bullet, but it respawns endlessly.
A gun with 1 bullet.
A gun with 1 bullet. Alright, 1 more should do it. Now, you don't have to do this. It's completely optional.
A gun with 1 bullet.
Oh dear. Hello there. Get away from me. Okay, we got him. Whatever that thing was. October 23rd, 1986. Dear Dr. McGlashan, it has been 30 days since the beginning of my treatment here at Yale Psychiatric Institute. Dr. Spinell, who has been so patient with me, has helped me understand my afflictions and has helped me to find a way to move forward and accept the truth. With Dr. Spinell's help, I have come to accept what really happened in September at the Martin family residence. I accept that what happened was not the result of any supernatural phenomenon, but rather the desperate actions of a young girl driven to violence by her dogmatic parents and old church rituals that are fought to drive out evil. I am happy to report, since accepting the truth, my nightmares have ceased and I now enjoy peace of mind that I have not felt since the incident. Given my progress since first coming here, I respectfully request my release from Yale Psychiatric Institute, contingent upon follow-up appointments with Dr. Spinell in the future. Sincerely, John Ward. Oh, we're back here. So after the events of a year ago, John Ward was actually placed in a psychiatric hospital. He had to write this letter to basically say, I am sane, I accept what happened, so that he could get out. Otherwise, they weren't going to let him go, but... You know, obviously, we know the truth.
A gun with 1 bullet.
A gun with 1 bullet. Alright, so there are a few endings that you can get. We'll get the good ending first. Which means we're not going to go down any of the side paths, we're just going to walk back to our car. It looks more like a giant cigarette than a gun, honestly. Now, there is a reason we need the gun. try to leave. Michael Davies tries to cut you off. But thankfully, we shot him and the Airdorf truck finished him off. And that is the good ending.
I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in Him I will trust. I shall not be afraid of the terror in the night, nor the evil that walketh in darkness. Because I have made the Lord my refuge. Because I have set my love upon Him, therefore will He deliver me. I shall call upon Him and He will answer me. He will be with me in trouble. He will deliver me and honor me. I can't explain what happened at that house. I can only have faith that I did the right thing.
Faith, huh? End of chapter. Ending 5 of 5, when faith endures. Police animal experts investigate chupacabra remains found near Sterling. Sterling PD is enlisting the help of local animal experts from the University of Connecticut after the remains of an unidentified animal were found near Sterling. The remains of an animal, which some residents are calling a chupacabra, were discovered on Snake Meadow Hill Road by a motorist yesterday. The animal had apparently been struck by a vehicle and parts of its carcass were scattered across the road. Police say they initially investigated the gruesome scene because the motorist who discovered the remains had told them they appeared to be of a person. After arriving at the scene, police concluded that the remains were of some kind of animal. As a matter of public safety, we want to be sure about what exactly we're dealing with here, said a Sterling police spokesman. This is clearly not a deer or a coyote. If it's a mountain lion or exotic pet that escaped from its owners, or an animal with rabies, we need to know about it. Animal experts attached to the investigation would not speculate about what kind of animal had been found, although they commented that the animal was hairless, anemic, and apparently suffered from the rickets, a vitamin D deficiency that appears in animals and children who have not received enough sunlight. Okay, so that's one ending you can get. Now let's get the other endings.
A gun with one bullet.
Alright, so we take the gun with one bullet. I'm gonna head to the left here. I guess we should do what the note says. There's Amy, bloody and bruised from jumping out of the window from the second floor. I'm sorry, Amy, but we're gonna have to put you down. I like that the music just completely stops after you do that. Alright, well, we ended it not the way we wanted to, but it's over now. Sorry, Amy. Alright, well, let's get out of here. Oh no, it's the Popo. Ending 1 of 5, murderer. A New York man is in custody after he confessed to the murder of a Sterling girl who had been missing. John World of Palmyra was pulled over on Snake Meadow Hill Road last night after a state trooper reported hearing a gunshot. The officer thought it might be poachers. The officer said Ward was acting nervous and suspicious after being pulled over. When questioned, Ward reportedly said, "I've killed her." According to the police report, the officer called for backup after Ward became increasingly upset, saying repeatedly that there was a demon inside her. Ward was taken to Sterling Police Headquarters for further questioning. Ward then confessed to authorities that he shot and killed Amy Martin, a 17-year-old girl who had been missing for 9 days after escaping from a mental institution. After a brief search, police located Amy's body in the woods near the now-abandoned Martin home. In addition to receiving a gunshot wound to the stomach, Amy showed injuries suggesting that she had been thrown out of the second-story window of the house. An officer who had helped recover the body told reporters that Amy's face had been mutilated in a very brutal manner. Ward was found dressed as a priest when he was pulled over. It is suspected that he impersonated a priest to gain his victim's trust after Catholic authorities in Rome confirmed that Ward was not an ordained minister. The rest of the article is missing. Great! Okay, so that's one alternate ending.
A gun with one bullet.
Alright, so now let's go this way. Who are you? Doesn't matter, he's dead now. Just killed some random stranger. You know, Ace used to think that white thing there on our character model was his mouth, but I think it's supposed to be his priest stole. Alright, so let's see what happens now. Just killed some random dude in the woods.
I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in Him I will trust. I shall not be afraid.
Oh my. Ending 2 of 5, father and son. So Michael Davies had snuck into the backseat of the car, and then killed us when we drove off. Esteemed Cardinal Gifford, with all due respect, you cannot grasp the importance of the work I am doing for young Michael without being present here. Michael needs my help far now more than ever. In the past few weeks, I've made great progress with Michael's affliction. Nevertheless, whatever darkness is inside of him fights back with increasing ferocity. We must not let up the fight against the enemy at such a critical time. There's another reason why I dare not return Michael to his family nor let them see him. The darkness inside him afflicts his soul, but it also causes a terrible strain on his body. So that there may no be mistaking what I mean, I have enclosed a photograph of young Michael during one of our sessions. The photograph is missing. So this is from Father Garcia, who we haven't met yet. Well, I guess technically we have. I think we killed him. But we'll get to know him soon. Alright, so we still have 2 more endings to get.
A gun with one bullet.
let's go left. Now, we're gonna shoot this carcass here. Chaos reigns. A bunch of hooded figures here? Hello? Ending 3 of 5, The Offering. Hello, Amy. I'm sorry to hear about your parents' decision. It is hard for people to trust what they do not understand. I know you are only 17, but you are clearly an adult and you are able to handle your own life. Do not let your mom and dad stop you from following your dreams. If there's anything I can do to help you, just let me know. We are having a get-together at the clinic Saturday night, and I would love for you to stop by. We would still consider you a part of the team, even if your mom and dad do not. We hope to see you there. Gary. So this is the first time we hear the name Gary. Totally not important. Alright, we got one more ending to get. Gone with one bullet. So let's go right this time. Oh, look, what a cute little deer. Not anymore.
I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in Him I will trust. I shall not be afraid of the terror.
Oh no, a deer! God damn. I think we came to the wrong neighborhood, John. Oh dear. Ending 4 of 5, The Hunter. Unidentified body discovered near wrecked car. The site of a deadly car accident was discovered along a road near Sterling this morning, along with the body of a person who has not yet been identified. At 6 a.m. this morning, a resident called to report an accident along Snake Meadow Hill Road. The driver of a silver sedan had swerved off the road and struck a tree. The spokesman for the police commented that the body appeared to have been dragged several yards away from the car deeper into the woods, after having been ejected from the front windshield. It was noted that the body had been mangled beyond recognition. Investigators suspect this was probably the work of coyotes. Oh, no. Police also noted that parts of a cleaned white-tailed deer were found in the trunk of the car. From a white-tailed deer, a hunter typically gets 75 pounds of meat. However, it appears the victim of the accident was only able to carry 25 pounds back to the car. Okay. Alright, so that is pretty much it for Chapter 1. We got all the notes as well. I'll just show these real quick. So, if you play the game in flashlight mode, you literally only have a flashlight. Nothing else changes. You do get an achievement if you beat the game like this, though. We also have lantern mode. So it's a similar idea to flashlight mode, except instead of the light facing whatever direction you're facing, it's just a single light source around you at all times. Again, there's also a Chivo for that, for beating the game as that too. Oop. I hit exit instead of quit. I hate it when I do that. And then you also have a turbo mode. And I like how it even comes with the warning that it's a jank. So you can play it 2 times turbo or 4 times turbo. Sure, why not? Vroom. Better watch out for Michael. Oh, he got me.
Mortis.
Finally got a death out of me, huh? This is just a speed run now.
She is here.
She sure is.
Daddy, I bleed. You're too late.
But yeah, that's basically it. Like it said, it is pretty jank, so I don't recommend it. Alright, well that is Faith, the Unholy Trinity, at least chapter 1. Now when we get to chapter 2, we do also have a prologue that we can do. So we'll do the prologue as well, because it is important. Alright, well, that was chapter 1.